Greetings, everybody. It is I am the one and only, the newcomer into the Phones of the Maxi Toys Videos department, and I am the one and only Toadsworth here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not gonna be the unboxing video of any sorts because let me tell you, Merry Christmas, everyone. So I figure I'm also able to show you guys what specific gifts that we've got for this year, despite the fact that we're not going to do the unboxing video. So I just want to do a quick video update in regards to the forms of this year's Christmas at that point, because, well, let's just say, like I mentioned earlier, since about the fact that the unboxing video special for the Christmas videos is no longer continuing, since because, you know, Sonic and Mario have already told me about this, is that, well, I've heard that White Teddy died due to not only heart condition failures, but also, you know, the C word, which I'm not going to mention about it right now. But regardless of everything else, though, is about the fact that, well, they've obviously done a lot of ranking videos in the past, ranging from 2021 as well as 2022. So as a result, this time around, though, I'm just going to quickly show you guys what we got for this year's Christmas. So, yeah, here they are. Well, there's not much. Well, ignore that memory stick because, if you couldn't tell, I'm actually in the middle of this process of this brand new laptop as we got. Well, mind you, it's not entirely brand new because, as you can tell, it does have used marks. So, now I've already got the actual setup process going, but as you can tell, the updates is actually going to be updating at some point. So, because of that, yeah. And as far as the other gifts are concerned, well, no Mario and Sonic related this time around, much like the forms of how it does it since in last year. Well, actually, gotta think about it. Yeah, technically last year, including 2020, no wait, gotta think about it. It was actually, 2018, kind of think about it. Sorry, my brain has gone a bit more foggy because obviously this is new to me for this channel. So, at least that's, well, I've heard that both Toad and Toadette are gonna be involved in this channel. So, it might take me quite a while to get used to. So, anyways, in terms of specific gifts that I've got, which we've got one new DVD, one Blu-ray, which I'll get to that in a moment, and 2 amiibos. So let's get to it with the actual. Oh, if you're probably wondering what's up with this memory stick I've got, well, obviously I'm in the middle of this process of, you know, getting everything transferred onto a brand new laptop, as you can clearly see. Now, as far as for this brand is concerned, this is obviously HP instead of Acer. And thankfully though, the quality of the screen looks a bit nicer. And as far as I did manage to test out the keyboards and everything, every time when I press something, it all lights up. And on top of that, not only do I have one, but also 2 different clickable mouse, as far as I can tell for this point. So, yeah, pretty cool though. And unfortunately though, as far as I'm aware, that this is the only laptop that I've got has no disk drive, or to be more specifically with the disk tray, whenever you like insert the discs or something like that. So again, it does take a bit while to get used to. So in addition to that, as you can see, we got ourselves some interesting USB connectors, including the charger, which, surprisingly enough, it was ridiculously thin. Well, I've heard anyway. And of course, you got the USB, and newest one in the lineup, as far as whenever we get ourselves introduction with, is USB-C. So we can able to actually utilize that for phones and all that stuff. So yeah, that seems pretty cool. And of course, we got ourselves the fan blades from underneath it, and another USB down there. So exponentially, that we can still able to technically try to activate Roxo Game Capture HD Pro, but unfortunately though, access denied. So again, it's one of those early stages at this point. So yeah, as a result, I just got able to figure this out all entirely by myself until likely the next couple of days, if we decide to do the next couple of Let's Plays in the future. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, in terms of other things we've got a new DVD by the films of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. So it's kind of unfortunate that the next film has been delayed until 2025 after that aftermath for that particular, you know, not only actor strike, but also the writer's strike. So because of that, yeah, we're very glad able to have this now, especially if you're following through our DVD collection. Well, this is the only film we've actually got next. So yeah, pretty cool though to able to have this now. So yeah, and especially concerning for the fact that we've already seen this. Well, I believe Sonic did actually tell me that we've seen this film. Well, they've saw the film since Better Late Than Never routine, I suppose. So yeah, that's the reason why we've got this, especially concerning for the fact that, again, we have to wait until 2025 until the next one. So in the Blu-ray side of things, we've got The Simpsons movie. I know for the fact that this particular version has already been out for a long period of time, but as a result, I'm glad able to have this particular version of The Simpsons movie because not only for its quality, but also very similar to the forms of how it does it for My Little Pony, the movie 2017, and Sonic the Hedgehog movie 1, as well as Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, as well as recently the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I figured that I might as well start collecting those Blu-rays based off of my favorite franchises, like, you know what I'm saying, with Mario and Sonic, and G4 of My Little Pony. I think that was the only one I can probably say about it, and maybe some other films in the future, like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, once that's gonna come out. I guess that will be on 2025. Sometime in 2025, and I don't know about the rest of it though, because sometimes though I always like able to experience the HD versions of probably some of those movies based off of my favorite franchises. The only time we're not gonna get though is appears to be by the forms of the TV series, as far as I'm aware. Now in terms of amiibos though, I actually got one of the lineup from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and this is one of them, which appears to be Richter Billmart, based off from Castlevania Rondo of Blood, which is a Japanese exclusive for some time on PC Engine. So yeah, pretty cool to have this though, especially concerning that also during the forms within the same year, some time ago, that I've somehow managed to got Simon Billmart amiibo. So, despite the fact that we haven't exactly got around to doing Castlevania Rondo of Blood yet, that's just mainly because I need to try to get used to with this particular controls and also the actual structure of the game itself. So, yeah, not much explanations for the sake of time. And of course, if you see on the bottom right there, it did say Konami Digital Entertainment because, you know, it was part of the Castlevania games. So, and lastly we have is the Zelda and Loftwing amiibo that can only be used in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, where you can able to go for back and forth between the ground to the sky in the quickest fast travel. So I'm guessing that's what the amiibo stands for. So because of that, whenever we look at the details of this thing, it looks so detailed, especially concerning for the fact that at this point that we've actually got 2 Zelda-themed amiibos. So even though I was expecting to try to get others, but they are ridiculously hard to find these days, even with some rare ones. So yeah, that's besides the point. But the reason why we tend to get this is that, potentially speaking, let me know in the comments down below for the question of the day. Do you guys want me to tackle through The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on the Switch version? Just because no matter what though, yeah, let me know, because obviously that we will love to able to continue the Zelda games for its entire retrospective, because obviously I've heard that Silver the Hedgehog, he's now finished up everything for Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link now, and what I've heard is pretty darn difficult, but I'm sure that he's already satisfied, able to finally finish that game up. So yeah, with that being said, this is me, Toadsworth here, and I'm from the likes of the Mexi Toys videos, so I'm glad able to join in for the entire channel at this point. And stay tuned until tomorrow, that will actually brings us into, well, from what I've heard from Mario and all that stuff, that might actually brings us to the final Let's Play in 2023. I'm not gonna tell you what it is though, just because, well, there's a hint for you. Something like rumbly tumbly, it starts to rumble, but that's the only hint I can think about. So yeah, I'll let you stay tuned for that until Boxing Day. So I do apologize for this video, it's nothing too special I'm afraid, but regardless of such though, I just want to give you a quick video for just to show you guys what we got. So alongside with some other miscellaneous that we've got, but that's besides the point. So Yeah, see you guys soon. Merry Christmas, everyone.